guys, it's Marianne from Thrive Admin Services. In this video, I'm actually going to quickly walk you through one of the functions within Teams, which is the Wiki feature that you have available under each channel in each team. And I'm going to show you a couple of ways that I use the Wiki function, both for clients and then for myself, to give you some ideas on how you can use this feature in your own business. So let's get started. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the Wiki feature and some ways that you can use it. Now, my disclaimer at the beginning is that I'm working on Microsoft 365 on the desktop on a Mac. So some of my buttons around the top here will look a little bit different to yours, but the window inside that we're going to be mainly working in here will be the same, and the functionality will be the same for you as well. So I've got Teams on the desktop open, and you can see I've got several different teams here. So I have a team that is my own internal business operation, and then I have a couple of client ones here. So we're going to go into the Thrive team, and you can see I've got several channels. So typically each channel would be a specific topic, project, campaign, service that you provide for that client if you're working with these ones. But I wanted to show you the way I use the Wiki within my own business, and it's been something that's been really helpful for me as a reference point. If you've listened to other videos I've done before, or you've been involved in any of the other training sessions, you'll know I've spoken a little bit about how I don't use OneNote particularly, and I know a lot of people use that for recording processes and systems. But I've discovered this Wiki feature and I've started using it internally, and it's made a huge difference for me. So I'm going to show you an example using I have a channel for my free Facebook group, Microsoft Dynamos, and then so when you create a channel, and I'll show you if I was to create a new channel, we would add a channel, and if I was just to call it test channel 1, and we'll make it standard. So when I create a brand new channel, it will automatically create posts and files, and you can add up here in the tab, you can add a Wiki tab or another little tab to your page. And you can call it anything you like. So I might call it here test FAQ. All right. And what it does is it's going to set up this tab, and it's created this one here, and you can see what it is basically it follows a OneNote layout. So it has a page name, and then each page has sections with content under them. Now, internally, I use this as a really handy way to pop all of my little notes about a particular topic. And the example I wanted to show you was in Microsoft Dynamo. So I've left it called Wiki, doesn't bother me. You can always rename it up here. But what I've done is this particular Wiki has all of the topics that I use. So I have a monthly theme that I use in the Facebook group. And this is my kind of planning to help me go in and work on it. So I've got six main themes. So, and I've got these sorted alphabetically, so there's no kind of special rhyme or reason. And then under each section, so this is the page, is plan and prepare, which is the month that I'm in the group at the time of recording. And these are some of the reminders or little things that I can use when I'm using that topic. And I've been adding to this. So last time I used this, I used the topics every 6 months. They roll around, so I have 6, and then I just rotate them. So 6 months ago, I popped a couple of things in, and then I've obviously added products, I've added blogs, I've got more information, and I can keep compiling that in here, and it's centrally located for me. So I've broken that down. So each page that I create has these sections. So this is the page title, and then I create this section. This is my section heading. So these are topics that I would use for the training sessions that I do in the group, and these are some of the ideas I have. And as I have other ideas, I will add them in each time. Then the same with specific products that Thrive has that would fit that theme, and I've listed them there. And obviously if I was to close any of those or create new ones, I can add them in at any time. And you can simply do that. I've just hit enter, and I can pop in test item 1, test item 2, and I can leave it at that, and it will grow. Likewise, I can go back in and I can delete any of these as I like. All right. I can also paste in links and they will come in as hyperlinks. So it's quite handy that way. Which is what I've done at the bottom here. And I've set another section that is resources. So they're my blogs and YouTube videos that fit under that theme. And then other resources. So these are Microsoft articles. If I had other blogs or affiliate codes or anything else that might be useful under that theme, I would add them there. As an example, I've done the same with Know Your Numbers. So you can see it follows exactly the same format. And I can add bits and pieces as I go. If I decided I wanted to create a new topic, I would then go New Page, and you can see it's created this page here. And so we would call this New Theme. And then I can decide I'm going to use exactly the same things, or I might have a new service, and I could pop some content here. The other thing that's useful to think of here is that I could actually type some of the theme announcements. So we could go theme announcement, and I might pop here, this month our theme in Microsoft Dynamics is new theme. And the month of our posts, training and resources will fit under this theme. Okay, so what I can do then is when I set up that theme and pop it into the Facebook group, I can literally copy that as a post. The best thing about that is that I can access this from my phone, from my laptop, from my desktop, or if I'm working in Teams on the web. It's all there. So that's quite handy. So then I would go through and I can add other sections. So then I might have that other one, the next one that was training, and I might have another one that is blogs, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's now just going to keep compiling all of these pages. I can then move this one up because, as I said, I've got these in alphabetical order. So I can move these up or down so that everything is aligned and meets my particular need to have things neat and tidy at all times. So that's how I'm using it inside my business. In the next video, I'm going to show you how I use it for clients. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is an alternative way to use the wiki, and that's with your clients. So when I'm working with a client and I've set up a team that we're using as a client portal, I've started using the wiki as a central space to log and record the processes that I do for them. It also means that they have access and can view this, check things, and advise or edit it themselves if there's something that they want to add or change. So in this example, there are 3 key things that I'm doing for this particular client at the moment. I'm helping her in her Simplero system to set up courses, manage her contacts and database, and to run some of her classes that she sets up. So what I've done is I've created 3 different pages. We've got courses, contacts, and classes. And this is just in the space that I've popped them in. They're not in any particular order. As I continue to come together with a bit more of a plan, then that will look a little bit more structured for me. So I've got some general notes for myself, which are the things that I would normally check. This one is a course, so this will be about the product setup process. The prices, so I've popped here, you can see once I've started putting things in, what the price is in, anything that I need to check, these are the things I need to make sure it has. The content, and then the automation. So this is my courses kind of general notes, and that's across the board. So that's not specific from item to item, that's sort of a general process. I've got the same for contacts in terms of doing a bit of a cleanup, our bounced process, the lists that we use and the tags. And then for the classes, again, we've got some different rules and notes and things that I need to be aware of when I'm setting up or creating any of her classes. So by having all of this in a central space that is shared in that team for that client, every time she pops into Teams, she can see we've got our chat file, we've got our actual files, we've got our wiki, which she doesn't necessarily use, but it means for me it's all in one place, and we've got our project tracker. So it makes it a more complete portal, and it's a really great way, and you can sort of use that in a variety of ways to document the work you're doing with a client, or the steps you're taking, or the processes that you're undertaking, or the actions that they have for you, so that it's in a central space and you don't necessarily have it and have to share it all the time. So I hope that gives you some ideas on how you could potentially use the wiki in your business, either internally or with clients. I found it's made a big difference because I always have Teams open. I'm using the calendar, I'm using the portals, I'm using the chat. And so this is another way that I can integrate parts of what I'm doing into that one platform, rather than having to open a separate Word document or a form or a checklist or an Excel sheet to see those steps. It's also really easy because it doesn't require any particular formatting. You just pop it in and you do your sections, pages, sections, content. It's nice and simple. And it does automatically sync across all of my devices. So I have Teams on my phone, I could jump onto my laptop, I could work on the desktop, and I've got the same information at all times. So if you are interested in using the wiki, jump in and have a play. If you have any questions about it, or anything I've covered here today isn't clear, then you can pop a comment on the video below, or you can get in touch with me directly. You can find me hanging out on Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn under Thrive Admin Services, or you can head over to thriveadmin.com and drop me a message there via our contact form. If you have enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could subscribe to Thrive's YouTube channel. It's a great way for me to continue. You'll get notified whenever a new video goes live, and it's a great way for you to build your knowledge on all things Microsoft 365. Have a great day.